And now for a sneak preview of Pepsi's new national advertising campaign starring the Alien. Pepsi will promote the Alien 3 video release with pre- and post-street date advertising.
I don't think he's from around here.
Alien 3, now available on video cassette.
This is the story, and I'm not making it up.
Okay.
And it's not as sad as it sounds.
Shoot.
I'm gonna make this as brief as possible.
Take your time.
And
We can go up to my place when you're done.
everything worked out great for everybody. It was amazing. From the moment I laid eyes on Rita, I knew there was something special about her. You're really beautiful. It was like some chemical reaction had happened. A spell. It's like a drug.
It is a drug.
Sex.
To snare us into mating. These are my parents. No, 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 Daddy, no.
It seemed like we could just look into each other's eyes and see all there was to know. Will you marry me?
Uh-huh.
But I know now that wasn't true. Seems there was at least one other man she had this kind of connection with.
None of us seems to remember who you are.
I only wanted to wish the two young people well, and perhaps to kiss the bride before I'm on my way.
She would only know him for a moment,
My blessings to you.
but just one kiss and she lost herself completely.
I just met this girl named Buffy. I'm Pike.
Pike isn't a name, it's a fish.
I liked her even though she seemed kind of flaky. But as it turns out,
You have been chosen, Buffy,
To do what?
to stop the vampires.
Does Elvis talk to you?
when things started getting weird around here,
Are we having a nightmare?
You threw a knife at my head.
And you caught it.
she was the one person I could really count on.
Kill him a lot.
Hi.
Hi. What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? I'm saving your butt. That is a bad guy. Can we go, please?
The Slayer is unmasked. Let's finish it.
I think this relationship has potential.
Hi. How's it going?
You're obviously having a bad hair day.
If she can just get rid of those other guys in her life.
Stab him in the heart.
Christy Swanson,
I am so sure.
Donald Sutherland, Paul Rubens, with Rutger Hauer and Luke Perry.
Buffy, you're not like other girls.
Yes, I am.
Buffy, the Vampire Slayer.
You didn't even break a nail.
He has been called the funniest comedian in the history of Hollywood. He's credited with making more people laugh than anyone in history. He was one of the screen's most beloved personalities and a comic genius. His vision and artistry turned a fledgling industry into an art form. He's the little tramp. He's Charlie Chaplin.
You'll pardon me.
And now Chaplin is bigger, funnier, and hotter than ever. This year, interest in Charlie Chaplin will be heightened with the December release of the eagerly awaited Chaplin. Directed by the distinguished Sir Richard Attenborough, best known for his Academy Award-winning Gandhi, and showcasing some of the film industry's top talent. Dan Aykroyd, Geraldine Chaplin, Anthony Hopkins, Moira Kelly, Kevin Kline, Nancy Travis, and in the title role, Robert Downey Jr.
We're going to take you behind the tramp. We're going to show you something of this private man, about the passions that drove him in terms of his work, about the extraordinary beginnings at the age of 5 going onto the stage, putting his mother into a mental asylum at the age of 11 or 12, coming to America when he was 17 without a penny in his pocket, and 8 years later being a millionaire.
It's irresistible. It's touching, it's dramatic, and it's very funny.
I knew very little about Chaplin before I started researching the film. And then it turned out being, it kind of snowballed. It got more and more exciting the more I kind of, learned. And so it was nice. I think some of the best times of getting ready to do the role was being able to have an excuse to watch the films, a dozen times or so.
With excitement for Chaplin so high, now is the perfect time for the re-release of CBS Fox Video's Charlie Chaplin collection. This is the complete authorized library of Chaplin's greatest films on 11 videos, all sensibly priced for rental or sell-through. In their initial release, the Charlie Chaplin collection sold over 250,000 units in just 2 years. Every retailer can be a part of the Chaplin excitement. We recommend The Great Dictator, a must-have rental. Voted one of the 10 best of 1940 by the New York Times, this full-length, all-sound comedy marks the first time Chaplin speaks on film.
Most amusing.
Charlie was never funnier than in this scathing anti-war satire, in a dual role as a little barber and the great dictator.
Hello, Hickey!
We recommend that you recommend The Great Dictator, a must-have rental for every video retailer. Or go for the Charlie Chaplin 4-pack, featuring 4 of his greatest masterpieces, The Great Dictator, Modern Times, City Lights, and Limelight. When retailers buy this classic 4-pack, they also receive a free copy of a new video release, The Eternal Tramp, a $14.98 value. In all, there are 11 videos in the Charlie Chaplin collection. The Kid, Chaplin's first feature film, and the comedy that made Jackie Coogan America's first child star. Modern Times.
Hey! Quit stalling, get back to work.
It's man versus machine in this Chaplin classic as he gets caught in the daily grind of modern technology. Co-starring his wife, Paulette Goddard. The Gold Rush, Chaplin in the Great White North, and the film he most wanted to be remembered for, including the Boiled Shoe Thanksgiving Dinner and the Dance of the Dinner Rolls, along with a second feature, Payday. Other great double features include the tramp going ape on the high wire in the circus, along with Chaplin taking it nice and easy in A Day's Pleasure. And one of his first dramas, A Woman of Paris, packaged with a film with a very funny side, Sunny Side. The Charlie Chaplin Review has 3 classics, A Dog's Life, the first comedy about war, Shoulder Arms, and Pilgrim, all in one video. Meet Monsieur Verdoux, a man who admires beauty, cares for small children, and has had the pleasure of murdering 12 of his wives.
These things have to be done.
This black comedy caused quite a scandal when released in 1947. And City Lights, Charlie's poignant masterpiece. The unforgettable love story of the blind flower girl and the tramp with a heart of gold who helped her regain her sight. Chaplin, Keaton, Limelight.
If anybody else says it's like old times, I'll jump out the window.
Is that an El Greco? Oh, no, sir, he's a Filipino.
Charlie is a king in New York, but His Highness finds that the commercialism of the Big Apple can be a pain in the neck in one of Chaplin's last films. Charlie Chaplin was America's first great movie star and a comic genius whose work still stands the test of time. Now is the time to take advantage of the theatrical release of Chaplin, Stock Deep, because America's love affair with him is just beginning all over again. The Charlie Chaplin Collection, only from CBS Fox.
We declare
on this earth to be a man, to be a human being, to be respected as a human being, to be given the rights of a human being in this society, on this earth, in this day, which we intend to bring into existence by any means necessary.